More than that, bit more life, that'd be nice. Please welcome to the stage, Pete Otway!
Hello, hello, hello. My name's Pete. Good evening. How are you doing? You all right? Yeah, lovely. I'll tell you a bit about myself. I've got a girlfriend. Ooh. Do apologise for that one, ladies. Fucking laugh at that, you witches. What are you doing to me, right? It's not the correct response. I'm very happy to have a girlfriend. I was single for a long time before me and my girlfriend got together. 8 years I was single. Never very good at being single. Wasn't one of the lads. Going out slaying the birds. Never said that before in my life. What a fucking time to start now. Slay the birds with your pork sword. Just stop there, Pete. I've had one night stand in my life, right? That's the only one. It's a bit of a tragic figure, that, isn't it? One night stand. It was about 8 years ago now. It was in Liverpool. To give you some context to this, it was an absolute disaster because I've got a few medical issues in my life. My main medical issue, thanks for laughing at that, madam. That was lovely. Oh, he's dying. Fuck him. I do. My main medical issue is the fact that I'm 29 years old and I've got quite high blood pressure, right? I told my mate Dave I had high blood pressure. He's like, oh, why don't you just let some out? Because I'm not a fucking radiator, Dave. I don't need bleeding, right? This is not how it works, is it? You don't go to the doctors, he's like, oh, I've got a key for that, actually. We'll let a bit of pressure out, bit of a whistle, don't you worry. So this one night stand's happening. You know how these things work. We're sat on the bed, we're kissing, right? Because we're kissing, I don't mind admitting this, it'd been a little while since anything like this has happened. I was getting a bit excited. Because I was getting excited, my blood pressure started kicking off, right? So it's going da-dum, 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 da-dum. Now, she took her dress off, my blood pressure goes into another gear, right? It's got da-dum, 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 da-dum. This is genuinely how bad it got, London. She took her bra off and I had a nosebleed, right? It's like my face had prematurely ejaculated for me, you know? Like, oh shit, some breasts for Duncan. Awful situation to be in, genuinely terrible. I've not always done this for a job. Before I did this, I worked in a school. Have we got any teachers in? Good, proper teachers, fucking shouting out, not putting your hands up, I like it. Fuck 'em, we're not in school now, woo! I was a teaching assistant when I worked in a primary school, right? Which was a bit weird. It was in Manchester. My main issue with it was, I quite liked it, my main issue was I was the only man that worked in this school at the time. Not only that, they hadn't had a single man work there for the previous 5 years. For this reason, the kids didn't have a fucking clue what to call me. I got called Miss for the first 6 weeks that I worked there. Because I was shit scared of kids, I just let them do it, right? They'd be like, Miss, Miss. I'd be like, yes, good. About 6 weeks in, I was there giving myself a pep talk in front of the mirror, like, come on, big lad, you can fucking do this, right? You can teach these children what they're meant to call a male in an authoritative figure. So I was like, right, kids, 2 things you can call me. My name is Mr. Otway, so you can either call me Mr. Otway or you can call me Sir. They're your 2 options, Mr. Otway or Sir. About 5 minutes later, a little 6-year-old girl called Janice walked up to me, which is fucking weird anyways, isn't it? Janice? Where are you from? The 70s? What has happened here? Like, your parents' Time Lords, I don't quite understand. It proper threw me. I was like, you can either call me Mr. Otway or you can call me Sir. Janice just walked up to me and, excuse me, Sir Otway. Well played, Janice. Well played. Someone's got a new fucking nickname. I panic in those sort of situations, though, right? I panic whenever anyone gets my name wrong because I'm, like, terrible with confrontation. Like, if someone calls me Paul, I'll be like, oh, better ring the bank and tell them I've changed my name, okay? But especially if it's a child, because you can't just bollock a child for getting your name wrong, can you? They'd be running up to me going like, Miss. I'm like, no, I'm a man, I've got a penis. I didn't say that bit, obviously. I just showed them, is what I did. If it's a snake, it's Sir. Some of them learn better visually, is what I found. So some of these are jokes. Do look out for them as the night goes on. That wasn't one of them. It's a nice story, actually. Me and my girlfriend, we actually met when we were in school. Well, she was. Her name's Janice. It's not, but you're right to laugh, because that'd be a weird start to my set, wouldn't it? And here's why it's okay to be a nonce, guys. Strap in. I've lost weight recently as well. Oh, yeah, I've lost about 4 stone in the past year, right, which I'm quite pleased with. Apathy is the correct response there. Well done, congratulations. I said that last week at a gig. I was like, oh, I've lost a lot of weight recently. A guy in the front row just went, where did you find it again? I think he's still laughing. I realised I had to lose weight. I'd got something called happy fat. Now, if you don't know what happy fat is, it's basically when you've been in a relationship a little while, you get very content, you put on a lot of weight, right? I like saying this bit because you see couples like nudging each other going, are you fucking listening to this? All ears, fat lad, all right? If you still don't know what it is, I'll give you my example. My girlfriend turned to me one day and said the words, I will love you forever, no matter what. And I replied, thank fuck for that. I'll be by the fridge if you need me. Sat on the floor, legs crossed at midnight with the door open. That's how I do it. Just eating cheese dipped in yogurts. Don't fucking judge me. You don't know me. So I decided to lose weight. I didn't decide this on my own. I started to get those signs that you realise you need to lose weight. You know, usually it's something like your shirt doesn't fit you without a T-shirt underneath. Or you're on a different belt buckle than you used to be, right? I had 3 signs recently that I realised I had to lose weight. I'll take you through them now. My first sign was the fact that I got out the shower one day, put a towel around me, and there was no towel left to tuck it back into. Either you've got fat or you've picked up a flannel is what's happened there. I do not own any flannels. That's my first one. Second reason I realised I had to lose weight, this one's a little bit complicated. I live in Manchester at the moment, and I'm originally from a little town called Kendal, which is about an hour and a half north of Manchester, right? My mum still lives in Kendal. 6 months ago, I got the train home to go and visit my mum. I'd been back in Kendal for 3 minutes when I got a text off an old school friend that read, I've just seen a fat version of you by the train station. You know it's time to lose weight if you're getting mistaken for your own fat doppelganger, ladies and gentlemen, right? I texted him back, right, of course it is, like, mate, that was me, you prick. He then sent me a photo of myself stood outside the train station with the words, are you sure? 3 weeks ago I saw you, I'm wearing them clothes today, of course it's me, you bastard. That should be the point, by the way. If you're getting mistaken for someone who looks a little bit like you, just a fatter version, go for a run, right? I didn't stop there. I ploughed on. I kept going. I hit the heavy heights of 18 stone. What a fucking trooper. Now, I was fine with being 18 stone, and everyone else has got their limit, by the way. This was mine. I was cool with being 18 stone until I got bored one Wednesday afternoon and decided to Google which animals I weighed the same as. If you have a little laugh, go, I'll do that when I get home. Don't. It's the most demoralising thing you will ever do in your entire life. Here's what happened. On this list, I couldn't find an animal that weighed 18 stone. And before anyone says anything, I wasn't the fattest thing on earth. Fuck off, right? There were animals that are bigger than me. Just couldn't find one that weighed 18 stone. So what I did was, without looking, I found one that weighed 9 stone. And so I went, I'll tell all my friends I weigh twice as much as that one. We'll all have a little laugh. I then looked across the computer screen, and the animal that, on average, I weighed twice as much as was a human. Lap it up, you pricks. This is my life, right? You know it's time to lose weight if Noah is only going to let one of you on the ark. I think that's time, isn't it? Like, you can come on, but you'll have to leave your wifey. You've sort of filled the quota. Right, I'll tell you this before I leave. I miss being 18, not just because you don't put weight on when you're 18 years old, but basically because you bounce back from anything when you're 18, do you? Nothing can keep you down. Like I had a car crash when I was 18 years old, really bad car crash. I almost killed 5 of my best friends, and it was genuinely one of the funniest nights we've ever had in our entire lives, right? It was amazing. Give me a cheer if you've ever crashed your car. A few of you quite proud about that, right? Second question, give me a cheer if you crashed your car because you were arguing with your friends about whether or not your mum looked like Shakira. 1-0 to this guy. Genuinely true, right? We were driving through the Lake District at the time near where I'm from. We went through a wall at 60 miles an hour. I say I was driving. You can't really take collective responsibility for that, can you, right? My mate Sam was in the boot, by the way. I need to point that out, because at 18 years old, we were dickheads. So I jumped out the car, I ran around the back of this car, pulled my mate Sam out the boot. He had a massive gash on his head, so I rang for an ambulance straight away, and I will never forget what the ambulance woman said to me. I rang for someone and went, oh my God, I've just crashed my car through a wall at 60 miles an hour, and she just went, oh, you fucking melon. Which is beautiful, isn't it? Because it's like she's got halfway through that sentence and remembered she's not meant to be swearing. You know what I mean? Like, you are a fucking melon, is what you are. You're a very bad melon. I was like, please, you need to get an ambulance here quickly. My mate Sam, I'm not sure how long he'll be here if you don't. And she was like, right, because of where you are, it's going to be about half an hour till we can get an ambulance to you. I was like, right, that's not going to be quick enough. She was like, right, we'll try and get the police there quicker. But in the meantime, I need you to do something for me to keep him awake. And this is the second time that night I checked my phone to check I'd called the right number. She said, I need you to sing to him to keep him awake. I was like a lullaby. That is the opposite of what we need right now. But when your friend is laid dying in the middle of the road, you'll do anything to keep him alive. So by the time the police turned up 15 minutes later, later, I don't know whether it's because of what we'd been arguing about or not, but there was a bloodied man in the middle of the road while 5 of his best friends all circled him like some Shakira-obsessed cult as we were going, whenever, wherever, you're meant to be together, you'll be there and I'll be here. And that's the way, my dear. The police said, which one of you is the driver? I said, me. He said, have you been drinking? I said, no. He said, bullshit. I said, my hips don't lie. And to a man, my friends fucking pissed themselves. Like, it was absolutely amazing. Still one of the best nights we've ever had. I mean, like, Sam died, obviously, but just really good times, you know what I mean? Like, he didn't, but you didn't fucking know that when you laughed, did you, pricks, right? Folks, you've been lovely. I've been Pete Otway. Enjoy the rest of your night. Cheers. Good night.
Pete Otway, ladies and gentlemen. Now, down here at the Comedy Store, we have a policy.